Well, hello there. Gobbles and giggles to you. I am Dean the Turkey Legster, and welcome to Stories from the Kingdom. Tonight is the third and final volume or episode in this series that I have been doing. It's a special themed series, special version, I should say, of Once Upon a Turkey Leg, my normal, or what has been my normal weekly story live stream. And I will be making I made an announcement, did an announcement update stream a couple weeks ago, but towards the end of the stream, I will be making some more channel announcements, so stay tuned for that at the end tonight. I not only have two stories inspired by the Disney parks. I actually, since this is the last of the series, I have decided to give you a third story. So I will get started on the stories in just a moment. Welcome in to all who are watching. I see Tina was in the chat earlier. Hello to Tina and Chuck. Hope you are doing well. So if you are watching, whether live or on the replay, pop the like button for me, and let's get into the stories from Disney World, from the Kingdom. Stories from the Kingdom. So the first story tonight is Jungle Cruise. Disney's Jungle Cruise. And this is by Brooke Vital, illustrated by Paul Conrad and the Disney Storybook art team, and designed by Winnie Ho. Hey Tina, oh good, you're off the phone. Welcome to the Jungle Cruise. I turn around at the honk of a horn and see a large boat headed our way. This is it. The Jungle Cruise. Albert, the skipper, announces, "We begin our tour in the Amazon." And we leave the dock. If you wonder how many birds can fit on one branch, it appears two can, he says. I turn away in time to see a giant python hiss and lunge for Mom. "Woo, looks like that guy has a crush on you, huh?" Albert says. Hey Mandy, welcome in. Suddenly, water splashes up from the river. "Watch out," Albert exclaims. "Man-eating piranha. Women and children, don't worry. They're only man-eating." We leave the piranhas behind. "Now please," Albert says, "if you're wearing yellow, don't make any noises like a banana. It drives him ape." "My camp's just up ahead," Albert exclaims. "I just, oh boy, oh, or ooh, ooh. A band of gorillas is destroying the camp. Guys, I told you to break camp. Not everything I own, Albert shouts toward shore. The boat pulls up next to a giant African bull elephant. Their great tusks make it easier for them to forage for food and to terrify our jungle cruise skippers, Albert says. We move down the river. Knock, knock, Albert says. Who's there? Safari. Safari who? Safari so good. Hi, Mary, welcome in. Across the river, a rhino chases a group of explorers up a tree. Rule number one of the jungle, you can't outrun a rhino, Albert says. Don't worry, those guys will get the point. We look ahead again and see huge hippos rising out of the water. We are now turning into a pool of dangerous hippos, Albert says. Last week they overturned 6 of our 5 boats, and only 5 of them were mine. As we slow down, Albert steers us under a waterfall. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, the 8th wonder of the world, the backside of water. Don't try this at home. Nearby, I see something that looks like an ancient temple. What could be inside these mysterious ruins? Albert Asks us. Valuable riches? Eternal youth? My last crew? Let's find out. As the boat floats into the ruins, we hear a loud grrr. Right then, Albert says, let us proceed, shall we? Tigers are hard to spot, after all. They're striped. The boat emerges from the temple. Aw, look at those elephants bathing over there, Albert says. Duck, duck, Mom shouts. No, ma'am. Elephants, not ducks, replies Albert. Finally, the boat reaches the dock. That concludes our tour, Albert says. I hope you enjoyed your time aboard the world-famous Jungle Cruise. That ride was awesome, I say. Can we go again? Great idea. I think I will, jokes Albert. And that is the end of our first story tonight, Disney's Jungle Cruise. Very, very fun. Very, very fun. Now on to our second story tonight. This is inspired by a character that is popular in Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Disney Springs, in particular. But our second story tonight is Disney's The Orange Bird. This story was written and illustrated by Jason Grant, and Scott Tilley, with special thanks to Nick Ballian, and designed by Winnie Ho. Florida is the home of beautiful beaches, space-age rocket ships, and the Sunshine Tree. What's the Sunshine Tree? It's an orange tree, unlike any other, not just because its oranges are the tastiest, but because it's the home of our new friend, the orange bird. Who is the orange bird? A farmer once asked that question too. I've never seen a bird like you before, said the farmer, and he had all kinds of birds at his farm. The orange bird had leaves for wings and an orange for a head. But what really made him different was the fact that he couldn't sing, chirp, or whistle. Instead, the orange bird made pictures above his head in an orange cloud, like magic. The farmer's other birds couldn't make pictures over their heads. They couldn't even draw pictures. Luckily, the orange bird could teach them. Every day, the birds helped the farmer. They checked all his oranges to see if they were round, plump, and perfect for picking, and juicy. Round, plump, juicy, and perfect for picking. When the birds were done, the farmer loaded his truck, put his clementine in the house, then took his oranges to the market. Once the bird's work was finished, it was playtime. Riding goats, swimming in the pond, and eating citrus swirls. While the birds had fun outside, Clementine sat inside the house and watched. She didn't want to play with the birds. She wanted to catch them. One day, Clementine got her chance. The farmer had left a window open. Clementine leapt for a bird, and with her paws and claws outstretched, she managed to nab it mid-flight. Oh no! The bird squawked for help, but the other birds were scared of Clementine. She was big, strong, and mean. The orange bird knew he had to do something. He was afraid, but his friend needed help. So he gathered all his courage and sprang into action. He made a picture of a big stop sign appear above his head. Clementine only hissed and knocked him away. The orange bird thought maybe a growling dog would scare the cat off, but Clementine ignored that too. Then he had an idea, a big one. The orange bird made his biggest picture yet. It was a picture of the farmer. Clementine knew it was fake, but then suddenly the picture suddenly yelled, "Clementine!" To everyone's surprise, the real farmer stepped through the cloud and grabbed Clementine. "That's no way to treat your friends, Clementine," he said. As the farmer put Clementine back into the house, all the birds cheered for the orange bird. He had saved the day. Now our new friend with an orange for a head and leaves for wings would be everyone's friend forever. And that is the end of The Orange Bird. Hope you enjoyed that. Well, as I teased earlier, I have a third bonus story to wrap up this Stories from the Kingdom series. So, without further ado, here is our third and actually final story of tonight's stream. This is Mickey's Walt Disney World Adventure. And of course, you can see this is a special story released during the 50th, but it's still a fun story from the Magic Kingdom. So Mickey's Walt Disney World Adventure is by Kathy Hapka and illustrated by the Disney Storybook Art Team. "I've had such fun today, Mickey," exclaimed Minnie Mouse. "There's so much to do here at Walt Disney World. The rides, the shops, the movies, and of course, the yummy snacks." "I had fun too," Mickey said, "and I can't wait to lead the parade tonight. I'll get to wear my brand new drum major's hat." "Oh, yes," Minnie said. "You look great in that new hat, Mickey. Why don't you try it on right now?" "Good idea," Mickey answered. "I have it right. Oh, no. Where could it be? I had it with me all day. I must have left it someplace. I can't lead the parade without my hat, Mickey cried. The drum major's hat is special. It has such bright colors and it matches my uniform. I just can't lead the parade without it. I'll help you look, Minnie said. Gosh, thanks, Minnie, said Mickey. Come on, our last stop was Space Mountain, Minnie said as they returned to Tomorrowland. Mickey and Minnie held on as the rocket swooped around one high-speed curve after another. Wow, what a ride, said Mickey, but I don't see my hat. Mickey and Minnie found their friend Donald Duck at their next stop, the Grand Prix Raceway. I haven't seen your hat, said Donald, but I just saw Goofy and he was wearing a new hat. Thanks anyway, Donald, Mickey replied as his friend sped away. After searching all over Tomorrowland, Minnie suggested they explore Fantasyland. Soon they were twisting and turning high above the castles, but they couldn't see Mickey's new hat from there either. Mickey and Minnie saw several familiar faces at It's a Small World. Hi, Daisy. Hi, said Daisy Duck. Don't you just love this attraction? Oh, yes, Minnie said. Then she told Daisy about Mickey's missing hat. I haven't seen it, Daisy said, humming along with the ride's catchy tune. But I heard Goofy got a new hat today. Said Mickey. That's what Donald said. Next up, Frontierland, Minnie said. Gee, it would be fun to take a riverboat ride, Mickey said. Come on, Minnie said. We'll do that next time. For now, we had better check out Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. Don't worry, Mickey. We'll find your hat, Minnie reassured him. Maybe we should check out the Haunted Mansion next, she said when they reached Liberty Square. You don't think one of the ghosts took it, do you? Mickey asked with a chuckle. Minnie laughed at Mickey's joke. I doubt it, she replied. Let's look in the Hall of Presidents. Hi, Mickey. Hi, Minnie, said Huey, Dewey, and Louie. They were all on the Pirates of the Caribbean in Adventureland. Hi, boys, Mickey said. Have you seen my hat? I lost it somewhere in the Magic Kingdom. Nope, said Huey. But Goofy has a new hat, added Dewey. Yeah, it's really cool, finished Louie. Mickey was starting to wonder if he would ever find his new hat. Say, mister, the Jungle Cruise guide said to Mickey, the animals are over this way. Mickey turned to the guide. Sorry, I was just looking for my hat, he said. Minnie giggled. I sure hope the hippos didn't eat it, she said. Did we go to Cinderella's castle today? Minnie asked. I can't remember. I wanted to, but we didn't have time, said Mickey. Gosh, Minnie, where could that hat be? I just can't leave the parade without it. I know we'll find it, Mickey. We still haven't checked Main Street USA, Minnie reminded him. Mickey and Minnie went from shop to shop on Main Street, but they still couldn't find Mickey's hat anywhere. There was only one more place to look, the movie theater. Mickey was ready to give up his search. Just then, they spotted their friend Goofy. My hat! Mickey cried. It's yours? Goofy exclaimed. Gosh, I had no idea. I found it in the movie theater. Mickey got his hat back just in time. He wore it proudly as he marched in the big parade. It was the perfect ending to another wonderful day at Walt Disney World. Da 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 da. And that is our final story tonight. Howdy, Don. Welcome in, Hitchhiking Bones. Great to see you in here tonight. And with that, I wrap up Stories from the Kingdom series. This is, as I mentioned earlier, this is the third of a three-part series. The other two parts feature some fun stories the last two Thursdays. They're on the channel. If you missed those, go check out those replays. And also, bittersweetly, but a decision I came to, very without, I just with much thought and consideration. And I've announced this the last a couple weeks ago, re-mentioned it just to make sure everyone understands, or knows what's going on. I am stepping away from my channel to a point, not completely yet, but to a point, going to starting in next month in August, Drumsticks After Dark, which is my Sunday night stream, is now going to be on the second Sunday of each month. So I hope you will join me coming up on Sunday, August the 13th. It will be at 10 p.m., the regular time. It will be the new monthly edition of Drumsticks After Dark. And the primary difference, there's two differences with the new Drumsticks After Dark, is that it will only be monthly on the second Sunday evening of each month at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It will be the normal, chit-chat, hanging out, catching up, as we have come to love to do. And then at the end of the stream, I will wrap it up with one story instead of two. It'll be one story to sort of wrap up the night and still bring you a story to read a story on the stream. But never fear, because I am going to be relaunching my Once Upon a Turkey Leg podcast that you'll be able to listen to on, there's a couple platforms, podcast platforms you can listen to it. I know it's on Spotify, it's on Google Podcasts, it's on the Castbox app. But starting this relaunch, the episodes will also be coming to right here to YouTube. So the schedule for the Once Upon a Turkey Leg podcast is that the audio platforms like Spotify, like Google Podcasts, where you just listen to, the audio version of it, is going to come out on Mondays every week. It will be a weekly podcast, and the new episodes will drop each Monday on those platforms. Now, to make it easier for my followers and everyone, in case you don't normally listen to podcasts, you will still get a story coming out on Thursday, because that same story, that same episode will release here on YouTube on the normal Once Upon a Turkey Leg Day on Thursday. And that will drop as early in the morning as I can get to it. It'll be probably by around the midday, no later than the midday. It will be uploaded to YouTube. So be looking forward to that. The podcast and the YouTube version will start the Monday, the 14th. Is going to be the first of the new podcast, and then the Thursday is, I believe, the 17th or 18th, whatever that following Thursday is. So never fear, my friends, the stories are not going away. So with that, thank you all for watching, for supporting my channel. I do appreciate it a lot. It has been a fun journey. I look forward to what else comes in the future for the channel, for my creative journey. If you have not already, please bop the like button. And if you are watching this on the replay, please let me know in the comments below. And I need to show you my t-shirt before I sign off tonight. I just got this shirt, ordered it on Amazon. And I saw it and I had to get it. So I'm going to be doing a picture shoot, and I will be putting this on Instagram, social media. You should see a post sometime tomorrow with my pictures of my new shirt. So anyway, with that, have a gobble-tastic night. Do take care. Thanks again for watching. Everyone in the chat, my Gobble Squad moderators, thank you so much to Tina, to Dawn, Stacy Rogers, Mike Wheeler, Disnoah's Adventure Noah, and also Cynthia, Candy Mom 15. Thank you all for your involvement and support of my channel as my Gobble Squad moderator. So have a gobble-tastic night and a great weekend. And remember, you are the magic.